a 16 Explorer, and they were nice enough on these to not only have a place to fill the transmissions with a cap and a dipstick, but they also have a drain plug, which is just this pipe plug right here. It doesn't really look like a drain plug. It's just a pipe plug. It's 11 millimeter. Nope, it's a little bit bigger than that. Oh, maybe it's just dirty. No, it's an 11. 7/16 or 11 will work on this thing. And it's a pretty small hole, but it's just a pipe plug. And that is some black transmission fluid. Definitely needed to be changed. You gotta love these manufacturers that say it's a permanent factory fill. You don't need to change it. Probably the most overlooked fluid on any car. Not only was this transmission extremely low, but it was extremely dirty. That is not good. It's not smoked, but that is definitely dirty. I know some other videos show taking this inlet air pipe off and taking things apart. I have the air box up out of the way just because I'm changing the air filter anyway, and my gigantic hands have a little bit more room, but you don't have to take anything off. The fill for the transmission is right there, and all you got to do is just reach in and unscrew this cap, and it has a dipstick on it. So there's the cap and the dipstick. And put a funnel in there, and this thing's gonna hold about 4 quarts, or maybe just a tiny bit more than 4. And you check it idling in park on level ground to get an accurate dipstick reading. All right, we're gonna put some transmission fluid back in this thing. Got our funnel in. I'm gonna attempt to do it without spilling it everywhere. It's got this kind of annoying screen in the fill part of the opening there. So I'm gonna pour kind of reasonably, not too fast. I don't want to overwhelm the screen and then have it overflow and make a big mess. In other words, it won't let the funnel drop down into the transmission at all because it's got this little plastic protective screen thing in there, but whatever. Not a big deal. And dump 4 quarts in and we'll see where we're at. And so far, looking down underneath that thing, I can see that we're not making a mess. We're just about done. But yeah, don't pour too fast or you might have it overflow and go everywhere. And you don't want that. All right. And the jug is not oil. It's just a jug that I use to transfer the transmission fluid from the 55-gallon drum. And also I have to have a way to measure it out of the drum. And this is a 4-quart jug. So that's why I use that. All right, now we're gonna check the fluid, and it's still cold, and this just saves you some time. You don't have to go drive it around and get it heated up. When the fluid's hot, it's gonna go up about a half a quart. So don't fill all the way to the top. Just fill it to the middle, or even closer to the bottom of your hash marks on your dipstick. And then when the fluid's hot, you're gonna be right on the money. So let's see where this one's at. So it looks like we actually need more fluid. Is that on the bottom? They just get a little, yeah, it's not even on the stick yet. So we need to add a little bit more fluid. I added about 3/4 of a quart. So now we're gonna see where that puts us, because we definitely don't want to overfill it. Have the dipstick wiped off again. And I screw the dipstick in too. I don't just dip it in there, because when you screw it in, it goes in even further, and I want to get an accurate read. And we are still not even on the dipstick. This thing was really low on fluid, but let's get it full. So we're at about 4 3/4 quarts. So let's put in about another, I don't know, 3/4, That'll put us at about 5.5. Okay, so I just noticed, I was watching down here, if I get my camera on that. So I mentioned it's got a screen in there. It just started to bubble, like it was gonna try to overflow. And I'm gonna guess that we just hit the sweet spot and it's gonna be full of fluid now. So we are at about, on this jug, 5.5-ish quarts in there. It's kind of hard to see, but the 5.5 quarts were about right there on the stick. We're about right there. And you can see it on the other side too. It's about right there. So that's going to be about perfect. Once it heats up, that gives it a little room for the fluid to expand so that it won't be overfilled. And it is idling in park right now.